side. Yeah, we in it for life. And I've been magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you get a look inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough. A moment ago, the pride of Massachusetts, the Patriots, introduced to this, as always, sold-out crowd as they get set to go head-to-head with the Baltimore Ravens. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And we are underway in Foxborough. So a very short kick here. This will be taken by one of the up men.
At their own 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Check three. Alert! Bud! Shadow!
Now Brady. And he's got Edelman for the first time. That's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. An early statement on the game's first play. 18 yards and a first down. Sony Michel, his first carry. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. On 2nd and 12, Brady. Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Brady gives to Michel. And an alley to run. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 25 yards the pickup there and also a first down. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 34. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. On 2nd down, Michel, and he'll get this one down to about the 27. Just a yard in the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3. And now the Ravens are going to take another timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
Rip, hey, high 7. Closer motion.
Brady going to try and throw on 3rd down. And able to find Dorsett. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 17-yard line.
Cover!
First down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Whip. Watch the whip. 25. Check 25. Check 25. Hey.
Into the red zone. It's Brady. Flushed out right. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Hey, team 6. Team 6. 50.
Throwing again. Brady. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks. but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
And he's going to come up well shy of the first here as the tackle's made right around the 12. Call it a gain of 5. 4th down now. And the 13-year man puts it through. And the Patriots jump out to a 3-0 lead. Able to move the ball on that drive. Yes, just 3 points, but 4 first downs were in there.
Yeah, and you can look at it and feel pretty good about the whole thing and think, okay, this should continue throughout this ball game. On the flip side, if you're a defender, it's almost like, whew, we only gave up 3. They moved the ball on us pretty well.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And the former Heisman winner, this is Mark Ingram. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. First carry now for Justice Hill. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
Jackson, catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 39.
Some think that teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
On first down, Ingram. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. And he's got some space here. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raven. Touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 32 yards. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Super tough.
On second down now, Michelle. It looks like a pickup of 6. That leaves them with 7 yards to go on third down. New England on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
Hey, Alabama.
Brady. Just keeping the play alive. And this is going to be incomplete.
Thrown to the sideline and incomplete. Sets up 4th down.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. Here we go with Michelle going absolutely nowhere. Yard or 2. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and that will force a turnover on downs.
Ready. Hey, come on. 51 to mine. Get up. He's crashing. He's checking crash.
They'll run on first down. It's Hill. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
And this play goes nowhere, losing yardage back to the 15. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Oh, yeah! Let's go! Get the flag! Watch by 4. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Really in a hole here, 3rd and 17 following the 2 negative plays. 2 minutes to play in this first half, 7-3 our score. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis in his first half of action. Flush to his right. His throw caught right around the 6. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
Mike 52. Watch the curl. Okay. Check 31.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And he will find Hurst in the end zone. Touchdown, Ravens. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass as the Ravens push further out in front. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Looking back to the air on second down. It's Brady. And this is going to be incomplete.
Charles, he doesn't seem to be particularly in tune with his receivers, just 2 for 7 throwing the football, but he did seem really locked in before the game.
Yeah, and that has to do with receivers sometimes. Sometimes the defenders knock them off their routes, and you're usually pretty precise. 1, 2, 3 cut, balls out of his hands to the receiver. In this case, might be off by a half step either way. They've got to find a way to get back in sync.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And that will be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down.
Watch 36.
They do go for it. It's Brady. Got his man. That's Harry. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Michelle. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That one good for 13 and a New England 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Michelle. And a solid run down inside the 30. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 29, Brady. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
That's another Patriots 1st down.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Watch twist. Watch twist.
X3. 218. Chopper.
Check. Crunch. 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 57's Mike. Mike 57.
Pick it up. Pick it up. Pick it up.
57. Mike 57. Go on. 53. Linda. Hey, Charlie.
57. Bandit. Bandit. 57's a Mike. 57's a Mike. Man, I got you. I got you. I got you. I got you.
Alpha.
Shotgun now for Brady. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this 1st half.
Go. Go.
After the sack on 1st down, Brady to the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Defensively, that's Earl Thomas, the all-pro safety, knocking it free. Back-to-back great plays defensively. You get the sack on 1st and goal. A great job in coverage there. All of a sudden, they're looking at 3rd and goal from further back than when they started.
And the really good play callers look ahead and down and distance sequence. Now he's got to backtrack a little bit and go maybe off his play sheet to try and dial something up here.
Sponge. 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 No, no, no. Watch 36. 36 to Mike. Hey, get in the way.
Brady now on 3rd and goal. And he held on to it too long. A coverage sack. Down he goes. A well-executed safety blitz by Tony Jefferson leads to the sack. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Gostkowski's kick is good. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
And a nice return at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation.
He's got a man, complete. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. This will be taken very short.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you turned that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. That one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. They were trying to go to Brown once again, and it's second down.
Let's go now. 54. 54, Mike. Let's go. 56.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Forced out to his left. Now he'll pull it down. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir, able to turn that into a positive gain. To throw is Jackson. To throw on third down. Snead's got it. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 43.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
The tackle made by Landon Roberts. Offensive line really didn't give him any room to maneuver on that play.
Things closed pretty quickly, didn't they? And how about the wrap-up at the end of that tackle? Left no doubt there would be no additional yardage to be found.
Here we go. Watch the safety creep.
Stepping up, he'll try and run. The 20. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 43 yards as the Ravens push further out in front. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit, get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, being on the second half, no matter what. Whether it's first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start the second half.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Keeping it on the ground on first, Michelle. A gain of 3, second down.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass, but in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that, MVU. Well done.
Hey, Alabama, jacket, reload!
From the 39, Brady. Looking for Edelman, and he hits him. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 41-yard line. Here's Brady. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. The intended receiver, Sony Michel, and that'll bring up second down.
The touch and timing are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Alert 3, alert 3, alert 3.
Ozzie,
to throw again, Brady. And it's hauled in by Ben Watson. Now that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
What a methodical drive this is turning out to be. That time 9 yards, and the sticks move again. Back now in Foxborough. It's Patriot football, but they trail here as we begin the fourth quarter.
Jacket, reload! Hey, Orville.
48, Mike, 48. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
72.
Throwing on first down is Brady. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Under 10, under 10, 10. Hey, 66.
Switch gears.
Smooth.
Hey, look, 48. Look, hey, we don't like the 48 right now. Let's go. Don't get nervous.
Alert. 72.
Throwing again. Brady. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. New England on third down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and a mile. To throw is Brady. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Carr. This spot...